Hi everybody and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing something which I've been planning for a while, and that is actually another house decor and house type of video, and it's actually going to be a living room tour. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Eva, I live in London. I post videos like this, home decor, lifestyle, mainly fashion, beauty, motherhood and just life in London in general. And I would love if you hit the subscribe button down below, like the video, perhaps turn on the notification bell, and if you like these sort of videos, just share it, share the love, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. And let's start. I just firstly wanted to give you a little bit of background. So we bought this house in December last year, so end of December 2018. So soon we're going to be approaching 1 year of actually living here. Now, in terms of the house, it was actually a house that was rented. The decor was okay, it was quite plain, but I just want to inform you the living room is definitely nowhere near finished. But I just thought if I'm going to be waiting for perfecting everything and finishing everything, I will never film the video, because eventually our goal eventually is definitely to do extension on this mid-terrace house, so things would definitely change. We would do open plan, so you're gonna see the living room as it is now. I like it, it's cozy. Is it perfect design, like a dreamy interior design? No, it's not, but it's homely, it's cozy. We've done recently some painting, but let's not ramble on. I'm gonna talk through items if I remember where they're from. I'll try to link down everything in the description box below. If I can't find the same item, I'll try to link alternative, but let's start. So we're starting at the one side of the living room, which is probably more kind of dining area. So the living room is actually quite big, and it's basically where we spend most of the time. And I'm going to talk you through basically what is going on here. So this is some sort of storage, which I was very grateful for when we moved in. That's kind of a built-in. It's got a lot of stuff in. And I came across these, I think it was somewhere in a store, which I thought like I can create like a temporary seating, and at the moment we've got one painting on the wall. Most of the pictures were actually done by my mother-in-law, so it's a lovely memory for us, and we've got her paintings throughout the house. This is I think the one of the two warm tones painting. I wasn't first sure about it, but I'm actually thinking to maybe get a couple of cushions for that corner and tie in the colors with the rest of the living room. So maybe one warm one maybe a little bit colder one like gray, and when you see the rest of the room, maybe some sort of blue tones. I haven't thought that through, but that's probably kind of the short-term plan. Now we've got one window that is looking into the garden, and on one side I have got like a pampas grass, and on the other one I have got a lamp. I can't tell you where the lamp is from because I brought that from our house in Ireland. So that was there, and I thought, why not? We rented that house out, so yeah, so basically, you know, it doesn't need to have lamp. Now in this corner we have got this little painting that was actually given to us as a wedding present. It was painted by one of our friend's mum. You should put the milestone, so we should really ask her to do when Liam was born. But for now, this is in this corner, and I thought it's lovely to have it in our kind of family room. Okay, so let's talk our small dining table. I wish I would have a large dining table for at least 10 people because I love hosting dinner parties and everything. But this one I believe I got on Amazon. I'll try to see if they still have it. It is actually much smaller, but you can expand it here, and we had it in our old flat. It actually fits in terms of the size and the decor here really well, so I decided to keep it. And also we have got these chairs, which are textile chairs. You have got the kind of traditional buttons in here. They're not very handy when you have a toddler, because it's pretty much like having your sofa getting dirty when Liam is eating. So I'm still sticking to the baby chair as much as I can, but he is getting really big. So anyway, and then I have got some decorations. I've got flowers that my friend gave me last week when I was actually hosting a little party here. I've got my gold pumpkin, which Liam managed to break already. That didn't last long. So this would be kind of the eating area. I also do a lot of like work there as well. Now on this side we have got this like big storage wardrobe. Now the story behind this is I'm very grateful we actually brought it from our old apartment which we sold. Basically this was a built-in storage, so it was measured perfectly for a certain space, but when we were moving in my husband was basically saying we need to take it because we've got so much stuff and we won't have anywhere, you know, quickly to unbox anything. And I actually quite like it here. Obviously there's so many better solutions that could be here, but I like it, you know, this is my sort of style. I like the traditional paneling. My dad actually helped me to finish this at his last visit, so he painted it. I think when we got it there was not enough layer of paint. He put in the handles that came with it. Obviously we have got the books. A friend of mine told me you have to decorate it, but then I'm like, where am I going to put the books? So yes, everything is basically work in progress, and eventually obviously you want to improve and change things, do the last decoration touches. Now there's another painting from my mother-in-law. This is the other warm colors painting, and we put in like Liam's chair in this corner. This chair is amazing. It's from a brand called Bloom. I'll try to see if I can link it down below. But I think this is pretty much this side of the living room finish. This side there is a door to the kitchen, and on the other side there is a door to the corridor and the hall. And now when we look at the other side of the living room, that's more sort of the living area, so I'm gonna talk you through. So let's start with the fireplace. So the fireplace was here. It was a different color, so I just painted it. It's a gas fireplace. And what have we done? Well, firstly, we recently painted the whole room. It's a shade called Elephant's Breath by Farrow & Ball. I really like it. I was first going for more kind of colder tone, but then because I think I'm a little bit bored of the overall kind of grey and white type of decorations and, you know, how you decorate the house, I decided I want to maybe a little bit play with the colors. So we have got this mirror here, which we also brought from Ireland, and then I decorated it with a couple of bits. You probably have seen in other video, these two candle holders are from like ages ago, TK Maxx. I have got some crystals. I love having like crystals and gemstones. I really believe in it. I have got always some sort of candle. As you can see, I'm burning it quite regularly. This one's from Rituals. Obviously I have got a lot of other many candles around the house. This was actually a present. I had it for a long time in my house in Czech Republic. This was given to me by mother-in-law, so I thought it's again really nice memory for us to put it here. I thought it actually works really well. And I have got a room fragrance by Calte Milano, which is amazing. And because obviously Halloween is coming and Liam loves pumpkins, we've got some pumpkins. So when you look here, we've got a rug which was also in our flat. To be fair, it needs again to be cleaned. When we moved here, I basically had everything clean, including the sofas, the armchair and this, but having a 3-year-old and we're not very strict with him where he can eat, it definitely doesn't help. So yeah, it is basically a family home. So we've got the rug, we've got a poof which came with these two sofas, which I'm going to talk about later. We've got a rug which is from Emmy Australia. That was actually a gift when Liam was born from a brand. I had it for a buggy, and eventually obviously when he grew he doesn't need a super warm buggy anymore. I kind of put it on the poof. Now this is absolutely random. This is actually not a table, but this is a stool from my makeup or dressing table, which is upstairs in my makeup room and dressing room. However, I just randomly, I don't know, we were doing something and I put it here and I realized it's really handy to have here. So maybe I need to think outside of the box and get like a little table here, because I find it really handy to put my laptop on it, or when I'm doing something on the laptop. This is the corner everybody fights for, by the way. So I basically put like a cup of tea there, or drink or anything. So it's actually really handy to have here. Is it aesthetically super pleasing? Probably not, but that's basically what we have here, and it currently works. So we have got two sofas. One is a 3-seater, one is a 2-seater. These are really old. I think we bought them when we were still renting. And then we bought our apartment where we were for 5 years. So maybe 7 years old. Not the most amazing design, but when I was buying it, the theory behind it was like it's a darker grey, it will fit a lot of places because it's two separate sofas rather than like a tailored L shape for just a certain area. That worked for us, and see, they kind of work. I would love new sofa, but it's not a priority at the moment. At the moment it works, they're actually comfortable. That one is a sofa bed, so we used to have it for people when they stayed with us, when we used to rent maybe like a 1-bedroom apartment, and it was very handy, and it still is. If you need to like open it, it is a sofa bed basically. And I'm also planning to change some of the cushions. So these are not the final ones, but I recently got these ones from H&M. I really kind of wanted to tie in the cold tones from the paintings. As you can see, there's 3. That one also has got more colder tones, and the lamp, which we're going to talk about later. And I actually really like it, like bringing the kind of dark blue into the room rather than, as I said before, it was very kind of white and grey. That's another lamp we brought from Ireland, from the house there, so I just left it there in the corner. I just love having a lot of lamps. And now we've got the 3 paintings from Tyke's mum, so I kind of put them above here. It's kind of the main store where you see them a lot. I kind of move around all the vases, so that one with the 4 flowers is there just because I have got fresh flowers there, but normally I use the white flowers. It's normally on the table at the times when I don't have got fresh flowers. So this would be this side of the room. And then when you move here, we have got the 2-seater, and then we have got this marble table in the corner here with a lamp, and there's like this painting above, which is also from Tyke's mum. I love it. I think they work really well for us, and it's kind of that personal touch. So this table is a marble table with gold legs, and that is from Cult Furniture. I had decorated with some sort of books, like I have got, I think, Bulgari, Chanel. Then I have got 2 coasters. These are also from Ireland. I think that was a gift from our family. I have got this Maison Vest marble candle here. I find it too pretty to burn, although it smells lovely and it looks lovely, but it just adds that luxury touch. Now this lamp is from Ralph Lauren, and I love it. I feel like it brings the room together. It's that classic style. I'm gonna try to link a similar one, which is from Soho Home, which I was also keep an eye on, but this one worked out price-wise a little bit better. And then there's the painting above. Another thing I'm planning definitely to change would be curtains. These are actually the ones that were here. They work fine, but again, not, you know, a super design. And then we've got the sofa here. We've got like a Google Home there and our router. Not keen of the of the leads hanging, but again, like as I said, it's not perfect. So it is what it is, and that's how it's done at the moment. So I have got some cushions here. I believe the blue ones are just from IKEA and the gold ones are from TK Maxx. I thought it kind of ties in, you know, the gold parts, like that gold lamp there and the gold legs on the table as well. And when you look there, there's a beautiful armchair, which I absolutely love. That is actually from DFS. I'll try to find a similar one. It's that classic one. It wasn't that cheap. I think it was closer to £1,000, but it's super comfortable. Now it's got a couple of marks again from Liam. I'm trying to be really careful, and I was thinking like, am I going to leave it here or am I going to leave it somewhere safe upstairs? But I decided to leave it here just and enjoy it. And well, yeah, basically I have to deal with a couple of marks. It's not going to be perfect. And behind I have got a lamp from Cult Furniture, which I think works really well in there. And then we have got obviously the TV. I'm still thinking whether to put it on the wall or in here, but at the moment we're just leaving it like this. Now it's basically standing on this table, which is more, I'd say it's antique, and we've had it for a few years. We bought it from, I think, a friend of a friend that was moving house, and she had a lot of like these things to get rid of, and I painted it white and I changed the handles, so a little DIY project. And underneath there's a box with Liam's toys, as you can see. It's so stuffed that the bottom is going like that. I can't remember where I bought it. It was like a kids online boutique. Really liked it. It went with kind of the vibes of the whole living room we had before. We've got like a little TV. That is like a candle holder, so you put a candle in. It's really lovely. It makes lovely noise. Could be also a musical instrument. That was a present, wedding present actually, a little wedding present from my friend Teresa, who you've seen guys many times in my vlogs, maybe on social media. I mentioned her. She used to live in London. She's Czech. She's an actress now living in LA, and when she was still living in London, that was a lovely present from her. And I remember when she was giving it to me, she was saying, oh, I think this will work kind of in your kind of style and that sort of home decor sense, and it actually does. I think it works fine here, and I love when you put the candle in the evenings and just get really cozy. And in this corner we have got Tyke's guitar, and that's the tour pretty much done. Oh, another thing I didn't mention, I don't even know if I want to show you, is the chandeliers. Yeah, that's another story. We have got a different chandeliers, but we don't have anybody to change it. Story of my life. Not that my husband can't change it, but everything takes him years, months. And my dad just couldn't change it because he can't see that well. He said it's so small that he wouldn't be able to do it, otherwise it would have been done. So we have got all chandeliers from our flat, which I think would be great here, but eventually I would like to get something different. So yeah, this is the room tour finished, guys. Obviously I would much more prefer a tour where actually somebody is filming me, but then some people may like that I'm just talking and maybe showing you the background. I haven't mentioned that the flooring was here already, so I can't really tell you where is it from, or that was actually in the room. So this is it, and I think I covered pretty much everything. And that's the finished room tour of our London living room. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As I said, it's not a super design, but I feel really comfortable. I think the place has got a really lovely energy. I do love our house. I feel really good here. You know, sometimes you come into places and the energy is just not great, and I feel great here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Let me know maybe what was your favorite part, or maybe there are some great living room tours I should see. So any recommendations, just leave the comment below. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.